Hey guys, welcome to the second edition of the weekend review. There's no audio here, and that's my fault. But we should hear some audio here in a minute from Andrew. Camera 2 is going to do a good job of keeping Andrew in the center there, ready to go when we go live, right after the countdown here. So that shot up there in the top right, that is kind of...
And it is so good to see you.
It'd probably be better just to start on camera 2 or camera 5 even. So anytime we got a host coming up or anything, it's always good just camera 2, just be locked in on whereas we start talking. That way we're always ready just to go to that shot right away.
Whether you're joining us online or you're in the...
I also wonder if it'd be better if we, for the transitions between like slides, or countdowns to cameras, if we did like the crossfade or the auto fade instead of just a cut.
And it is so good to see you. Whether you're joining us online or you're in this room, whether this is your first time or you've been here forever, we are so glad that you're here today. At this place, we really value connecting with each other. We really value connecting with God and His Word. And in a little bit, Matt's going to come up and he's going to continue to share with us the life of David so we can continue to understand who our God is. And we really look forward to that. But right now, we get to sing.
Yeah, there it was again. So I guess just be careful.
Whether you're home or here,
camera 2 to not touch that when you're live there.
We're so glad to serve our King who lives in glory. Would you stand on your feet and join us for a new song this morning?
So here there's nothing really happening on this side shot. Like we hear instruments, we hear drums, keys, but the shot here, nothing's going on here. Same here, we got Joel just standing here, not really doing anything. So camera 3 and camera 4, it'd be good if we got shots of the keys, the drums. So I think that's just planning. Knowing what's happening when. So planning out maybe the first few shots, like we're starting with keys, drums, etc. So that's either the switcher requesting that or the camera operators just knowing, what's happening when. So just to be mindful of that during practice, how we're going to start each song.
All right, here it goes.
So now we switch to keys, but it's just a little too late. So it'd be better to be on camera 2 where we can see Joel start to sing out.
Oh, don't lose heart, oh my soul, don't
Good shot, I think, camera 4 there.
give up, there is hope, there is always hope. And there is peace in the storm, no, don't
I think it's a really good shot of Christy there on the left.
forget, He is Lord of all.
Looks like the tree and the drums are crooked, and that's my fault. So this week I'll try and adjust that. But yeah, just things look like they're falling on the right there.
There is a King of glory. There is a God who saves.
I see a little bit of motion in camera 4, which is good. I think you could even do more, or like a figure 8 motion. I know some churches do that. Just because these two on the right here, they're not super animated. So I think just adding any kind of motion will just help liven it up a little bit.
One who is strong and mighty. Freedom is in His name. Open the gates of heaven.
This shot, I know it's camera 1, so it's a pretty wide shot, but it's hard to see Forrest back there, so maybe better just to focus on just one person or the front people. He's just hard to see back there.
Lift up a shout of praise. There is a lion roaring. Jesus, the King of glory. So lift your eyes, stand in awe, stand in awe. There
So this shot, I think it might be trying to get too much in the frame here. Like we're getting the back people, we're getting the front people. But the front people, we're just kind of getting their backs. So I think it'd be better just to focus on the vocalists in the front or the back row, but probably not both unless we were backed back a little further or more in front of the singers. Here it just looks like a little too, trying to fit too much in there.
There is a King of glory. There is a God who saves. One who is strong and mighty. Freedom is in his name. Open the gates of heaven. Lift up a shout of praise. There is a lion roaring. Jesus the King of glory.
So here we got, sounds like a solo for the pianos there, or the keys, whatever those are called. But yeah, so it'd be nice to switch to those keys a little sooner.
Nations bow, mountains.
Then, back to camera, whatever, not camera, but Joel singing. It's hard to hear Christy, so I know we're on Christy, but I'm sure it's really hard to hear. The switcher is probably hard to hear exactly what's out in the live stream, just because they're focused on talking to the camera operators and looking at everything on the multi-view. But Christy there, you can't hear her, unfortunately. Same here. This is no one's fault. It's just something we're going to work with the audio team, because we can see her playing her instrument, but we can't hear it. So people at home, it's just kind of, it's probably, I know it throws people off because they can't hear something they're seeing on the TV.
I know.
Sing it again.
Nations bow, mountains shake at the sound of just one name. Over all, Jesus reigns. I know.
So who is this King of glory? It's the Lord, strong and mighty. The Lord, mighty in battle. He is our King of glory. Let's sing to him. Sing to him. Yeah.
There is a King of glory. There is a God who saves. One who is strong and mighty. Freedom is in his name. Open the gates of heaven. Lift up.
I don't know if we're hanging on shots a little bit too long during this more upbeat part, so maybe just switching more often during those fast-paced parts would be good.
Up a shout of praise. There is a lion roaring. Jesus, the King of glory. There is a lion roaring. Jesus, the King of glory.
Amen.
Yeah, so overall, I think that was really good. It's easier for me to critique because it's, hindsight, 2020. If I was doing it live in person, I couldn't do any better. So this is just to help us all. So I guess, yeah, just a couple things. I think it'd be nice if maybe we got some shots that went around back of the keys, maybe around back of the drums, because we can, that backdrop is pretty dark. I think we could get just a variety of shots if we kind of went back around further, especially on the key side. Really only shots of the keys that we got from camera 3 are just of the keys themselves and the hands. So I think if we got some shots of the person playing it, like their full body or their head or them singing, I think that would just help with some variety. And then the last thing too, we got a new electronic zoom on camera 2. So we don't have to use our hand to manually zoom in and out. So we could, if we wanted to now, do some like slow pushes and pulls on camera 2. So overall, really good. Seemed like the biggest thing was just planning, knowing what shots we need when. So just knowing those songs better and what's going to happen. Anyway, have a great week, guys. Thanks for watching.